Hello and welcome to another edition of The Hard Way, okay? Our technical channel here that we are using to teach you how you can formulate your overland journey across Africa. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about tire choice. We're not going to be talking about brands, but we're going to talk about tire choice. So guys, as you know, most four-wheel drives come, especially the ones that you see on the roads today, they come with terrible tires. Really, I find it funny when I see these really capable, incredibly well-engineered machines that have been made primarily to overcome some really difficult terrain, and then they have these really thin, low-profile tires on, and I'm like, oh my god, this just looks so ridiculous. It looks ridiculous to me now. I used to like it. I had an Audi Q7. It had big rims on it, but boy, I just feel stupid now. It's like compensating for something. Why do you need big rims for? It's really stupid. And it lowers, it lowers the performance of your car. That's what people don't understand. It lowers the performance of your car. It doesn't higher it. Your car is not a sports car if you drive an SUV. If you want a sports car, buy a sports car. They even have four-door coupes now. And the Audi RS6, an incredible automobile. You can get, not the brand new version, but the version from before. You can pick them up for 40 grand now. 35 grand, 40 grand, depending on the mileage. What's your point? Well, why would you buy an Avant if you want the space and everything and the practicality? Anyway, that's my rant over. I don't want to go too deep into that. But tire choice for me, we do need to think about a number of things, right? It's a long-term overland journey, so I need to think about durability. I do need to think about performance because we do want to go on sand. We do want to travel, we're going to traveling thousands of miles on gravel roads. We need something, right, because we're going to be traveling through West Africa. We need something which is going to be able to perform in rainy, muddy, sticky conditions. We need something for that. We need something which is an all-rounder. So clearly, we're going to buy all terrains. A lot of people would say, mud terrains is the way. Of course, West Africa, rainy season. We're going to be passing at some point. We're going to be driving on the roads in West Africa during rainy season. There's no escaping it, okay? So, we're standing there like, what are we going to do? We need mud terrains because we need to get through this, we need to slug it out in this mud. But what people don't understand is we're going to be doing the periphery of Africa, which means we're going the long way round. However, we are also, we're also going to be going past all these major cities that have these major roads and these arteries that, I think there's a road being built now in Cameroon. I think so. I haven't really looked into it, but there's a road being built in Cameroon, and there's a toll road being built there. It's only $1, and it's incredible, long, straight toll road. So we need to think about that, of course. But I don't think West Africa is going to be a problem. It's not going to be we need mud terrains problem, kind of a problem. I don't think it will be. I think we're going to. I'm just hoping that the vehicle is going to be capable, whatever vehicle we are going to buy, because we are going to buy it new. We need a new car. We're not going to buy a second-hand car. Or we might have a second-hand car or a nearly new second-hand car Or if we, our minds are open, but we're going to get a car which is not, you get these guys that are buying these really old cars, and we've been told, you're going around Africa, you need an old car because it's going to get beat up and you could have a crash and insurance is not going to pay out for it, yada, yada, yada. We've heard all this. But we've minimized our risk. We're not expecting to be in crashes. I know most people don't go out and expect to be in crashes, but this car that we're purchasing is going to be our daily. It's also going to be our daily. It needs to be able to do everything for us. It needs to be able to swoosh us over, these terrible roads, that you get in some countries in Africa. It also needs to perform on the highway and the smooth roads in France. It needs to be able to get us through the sand dunes in the Sahara if we want to. So, yeah, we need it to be capable. We need the tire to be capable because the car is only as capable as the tire is, right? The contact that it has to the surface of the earth. So we're going to pick an all-terrain tire, right? Now, which type of all-terrain tire? I keep walking past this car. It's a Ford Ranger, and it has these beautiful, big, chunky, general all-terrain tires on. I'm not sure what brand it is. It just says General. I think that's what the brand is actually, General All-Terrains. Not sure how good they are either because I checked online and they were like 150 euros each. I'm like, wow, if they're really that good, why are they so cheap? Yeah, they look great though because I think they are hybrid tires, the ones that I saw. So they are called grippers. That's what they're called, grippers. So they are a little bit more aggressive than a standard all-terrain, right? So it's like, I wouldn't say it's halfway between a mud terrain and an all-terrain. You get extreme terrains as well. That's ridiculous. I wouldn't even contemplate about buying something like that. Why? Because they would kill your fuel for one, and you would need to change them real quickly, right? You need to think about that. No, these grapplers look really good, and they look like that if they could get us out of a bit of trouble if we do go through these muddy tracks and trails at some point during our journey. I know that I've got to choose a high quality tire because the better the quality, the less punctures you have. I don't know why that is the case, but apparently that just is the case. So it needs to be high quality. We need to think about how much mileage we'll get out of the tire as well. And the tire size. The tire size is important because we are going to have, I think we're going to have 17-inch rims. Because I think you can only get 17-inch rims. And a lot of these big new SUVs, I think they start out at 17 or 16 actually. I think the Land Cruisers have 16-inch rims. But 17-inch rims are becoming a lot more popular. So I'm looking to have more tire on my car to give us a bit more cushioning when we're going over these terrible terrain. And if we want to go on the sand, something that has good strong sidewalls, so we can lower the pressure on our tires and have some fun on the beach, So yeah, that's where we are at this present moment. That's what we want to do. We want to have less fuss, basically. Tire rotation. Tire rotations we're going to do once a week on a weekend. Really that simple. We're going to rotate them every single weekend. And that is clearly to make sure that we get the most use out of each tire. Rotate and balance. I'm not sure how I'm going to balance these tires. That's a good one, but they need to be balanced one way or another. We need to find a way, even if we can't do it, on the trail. We need to get to the closest place where they will balance our tires. The tires are very important because we need to choose a tire size that we're going to be able to, if we do run into problems, we can change it whilst we're on the road. So one thing I'm not sure about these grapplers, these grabbers, they are some pretty unique looking tires, So I'm not sure just how good they are for long-term overlanding, because they're the type of tires, you're not going to find these tires everywhere, especially in Africa. So, I need to get the total wear out of these tires, and then I'm not going to have them reformed. Just buy new tires, perhaps. I'm not sure how long these tires will last for. We'll have to see. But I think the better the quality, the longer they will last. So yeah, so that's where I'm at, thinking about my wheels, thinking about the tires and everything else. I think the car will look good with 17-inch rims on anyway. If I have them blacked, I'm thinking about having them blacked out as well. Just make it look good. The car needs to look good at the end of the day. It's part of the show. We don't want it to be a great part of the show, but it is part of the show. We want to show people that you can travel to Africa in style, that you can buy an affordable machine and do that, and you won't need to, be at the behest of the airlines. We have nice, comfortable cars, and sometimes these journeys can be very rewarding, especially when you're with your family. So that's something we need to sort of appreciate and take advantage of. So guys, that's all I've got time for today. So I will see you in the next one tomorrow. Thank you. Bye-bye.